At midnight, when the party was over, every buggy left Wilda's home, feeling very satisfied by the fun that they had enjoyed and the delicious food that they had eaten. They couldn't wait for her to throw another astonishing party. Senti and Stinger were happy to be at her party because they got to dance with their girls. They hoped that they could do it again sometime. Bactrian came out last, looking full and pleased. He enjoyed feasting on Wilda's delightful meals. He then let out his powerful burp with a noxious breath that made his friends feel disgusted. After he burped, he felt hungry again. So Bactrian decided to go back to his burrow below the tree to have a dead rat for a midnight snack. He wished his friends to have a good night's sleep and crawled back home. Senti and Millie also said goodnight to Stinger and Venetta as they crawled back to their sarcophagus house. The two arachnids were about to head back to their homes as well, but Leggy came by with a walnut he was holding behind his back and told the tarantula to stay put as he took her boyfriend into the grass to have a chat. The scorpion wondered what he wanted to talk about and why his harvestman friend had left the party. Leggy told him that he needed to get something nice for him, and it was the walnut that he held in his limbs. Stinger found it delightful for his arachnid pal to give him a gift, although he wasn't the type of invertebrate who would eat nuts. Before he would give the walnut to Stinger, he asked him if he ever thought of going to that final phase with his girlfriend. That got Stinger confused about what that final phase was, so Leggy leaned close to his friend's head and whispered what it meant. When Stinger found out what that final phase was, he turned bright red, and hot steam came out of his body. He wasn't sure if he would go that far with Venetta yet. Stinger had always loved that beautiful spider with all his heart and soul. However, going to that final phase would be too intense and awkward. He was worried that his girlfriend might reject that idea, and she might even laugh at how ridiculous it would be to go that far. He'd be living under a rock feeling miserable if she found it funny. This was why Leggy told him that he wanted to help him become confident enough to do it. Leggy was sure that Venetta wouldn't be the type of girl to find the final phase ridiculous. He swore to Stinger that he would be on his side to make sure that everything would be fine. So he gave the walnut to his scorpion friend and told him to open it. When he opened it, he was amazed at what he saw. Stinger was sure that things would get even more intense and awkward if he showed that special gift to her. After the conversation was done, the two of them came out of the grass and were a bit startled as they encountered Venetta tapping one of her legs on the ground while holding her pedipalps together, looking quite suspicious. She was wondering what the two of them were discussing. Stinger was starting to feel nervous, and his legs were shaking uncontrollably. He was having second thoughts about going to that final phase with her. To have his best friend calm himself, Leggy told him to take deep breaths slowly and to try to think about flowers and a bright sunny day. Stinger appreciated Leggy for being able to help with his problem, so he decided to man up and face his destiny without backing down. So the harvestman managed to get his best friend walking as he shoved him toward the tarantula, and he wished him good luck. He took his best friend's advice as he slowly took deep breaths to calm down, and he imagined himself fighting his way through a dark cloud of fear to get to his beautiful princess. As he faced her, he asked her if she would like to go out with him and find the perfect spot to watch the beautiful stars above. Venetta did like watching the stars shining bright at night, so she accepted his offer.